Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Nather, and I am on a mission to understand how young people see the world. You are about to watch an interview between myself and someone else who is under 25 years old about their worldview. That is their identity, religion, and politics. As you watch this interview, please keep in mind that in 5, 10, 40 years from now, we are not going to be the same people as we are today. And if we are the same people as we are today, then we have done a bad job of listening and learning to the people around us. So without further ado, enjoy. Hello, this is Noah.
Hello.
Yep. He works, I met him at the gym that I go to. So anyways, that's how I know him. He dresses super interestingly. He's super eccentric. He's always super happy all the time.
Yeah.
So I figured he'd be a good person to get to know. So Noah, tell me about yourself for like 2 or 3 minutes. Just like 30,000 foot view of your life.
All right. Well, I'm not originally from Texas. I'm actually from New Mexico.
Okay.
I grew up in my hometown, Hobbs. It's a little ghetto there.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, like, really, I mean, like, growing up, it's been a journey, I guess you could say. Crazy life. So many different things, like, went on, you know what I mean?
What can I ask you? What kind of things would make
just
you
like,
what makes you say crazy?
just like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess like that's just like a word that I use. You know what I mean? Like, I just say like crazy,
Okay,
but
okay.
I mean like as in like
I got you.
because I mean everybody's life is a little bit crazy.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So like it's just from different people's point of view, what is your crazy? So
Mhm.
like to me, it's just like growing up in one same house.
You're like crazy. I
I lived in one house.
Yeah.
Like for most of my life. That I mean, of course that I can remember. Of course,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. But me, I don't even know what to say. Like,
Well, like, so you're 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did you go to high school there?
oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh my God, high school. Oh my God, high school was fun.
So how many students were in your graduating class?
I think it was close to like 900. I think so.
in your
that
graduating class or
Mhm.
the whole school?
graduating class.
Oh, wait.
If I'm wrong, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Okay. So how big is Hobbs? The town?
Hobbs has like. Last time I checked, it's like 50,000
Oh, okay,
people,
okay.
something like that. It's like not too big, but it's like big enough.
Okay,
you know
so
what
it's
I mean?
around the same general size as like Weatherford, would you say? Maybe bigger?
I would say Hobbs. Well, really, like in Weatherford, I literally stick to the same like route that I always go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like literally, I go home to work and then to the same like little car wash that I go to, or like Starbucks and all the same little areas that I go to are in that one main street. You
What
know
made
what I
you
mean?
move here?
The position.
Oh, okay.
Position, yeah.
Wait, so you
And I mean like
Wild.
don't get me wrong, like back home, like I was just like wasn't too like, you know what I mean, like happy, like I wasn't myself, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
so position in work or
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I mean like I moved over here to like kind of like get a second chance at like maybe there's something for me.
Okay, getting to
you
know
what
people
I mean?
and
Yeah,
that kind
like
of thing.
just get out of my hometown. Y'all
Okay.
should do it. Get out of your hometown.
Yeah, I actually kind of recommend that a little bit. I know moving around for me was super helpful growing up.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty, so first question.
What's up?
What are the key points or key parts of your identity?
Key parts of my identity, like as in like give me an example, like.
Okay,
Like-
so people who are very religious, they usually bring up their religion.
Mhm.
The person that was non-binary, it usually had to do with their gender and sex
Mhm.
and whatnot. It could be the way you spend your time, like like I work all the
Oh,
time.
okay.
Like, yeah, what are the things
Well,
that
I
make
mean,
you you?
What makes me me is I feel like I'm pretty cool. I'm easy to get along with. Yeah,
You
like
identify
the
as a
same
cool
thing.
person?
Yeah, I would say I identify pretty cool. Like yeah, you said like I work out, I eat, I eat a lot. I love to eat.
Okay.
Eating is my thing. And then just like repeat, I go out. I like to party. I like to have fun. I like to drink. I mean, I'm 21.
Yeah.
What 21-year-old doesn't want to go out and drink? And
Yeah,
party,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Other than that, like yeah, like I'm a real gym head. Like, um, uh, work is constantly just like something that you always see me at work, like
Oh yeah, all the time.
every day. Like literally, I have 2 days off, and it feels like those things don't even exist. Cause as soon as I wake up, I'm back to the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, like I love my job. I
Wait,
love.
do you go back to the gym on your days off by chance, or
Uh,
no? I was kind of
As much as I don't want to, yeah, I go and work out. Yeah, but
do
I
you
mean,
go work out at the gym you work at?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, okay.
But like, there's sometimes like last week I had went and tried out 24 fitness, 24/7 fitness, something like that.
Yeah.
But that gym, dude, it was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. Yeah,
Okay,
I liked it.
cool.
Cause I mean, like they had like free weights, like free bar, like
Mhm.
a bunch of the different things that my gym doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Cool. So I just gotta ask this: you dress interestingly? So are you gay? I don't
yeah,
know. Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am.
Okay, cool. I was just so curious.
Wait, interesting as in how?
Not like a straight person. That's how I mean.
Yeah.
Just being really blunt.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like, I make it that way.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, you make it
I'm
obvious.
gonna show you. You know what I mean?
You make it clear. Yeah. Well, the thing is like, to be honest, I just don't see that many, specifically in Weatherford. I would say like in
Mhm.
Fort Worth, it's definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like,
different.
man, there's a gay guy that works at my gym. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I don't see that every day. So
That's so funny.
what's so funny about it? How sheltered I am?
It's like, no, it's just because, like, I'm just like, I stand out because I'm gay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, you're like, oh, that's what makes me interesting.
Yeah.
It's not the other things. It's not that I'm a cool guy.
I was like, he only wanted to interview me because I'm gay.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, that was, a big part of it. Eh?
Mhm.
So, but I also want to know like all the other parts about, well, not everything about you, but some of the main parts about how you see the world and the things you believe.
All right.
So, is there any like thing that, because I know you went over like everything there is to be a human, but is there any like core beliefs that you have that you would attach to your identity?
Would you mean, like, if I were to say, like, I believe everything happens for a reason and everybody's in, like, the right spot at the right time, like, things like that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I would say at this time I'd usually ask people like, okay, how does your religion play a role in your life? But yeah, so like I guess
Well, I mean, I'm Catholic, so I mean, like,
okay, yeah.
I feel like I like to see everybody, as like good people until they show me otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, like, growing up, like, we did go to church, but like obviously younger me, like, I was like, I didn't really pay attention to it, especially 'cause like sometimes it was in Spanish, and my Spanish is so bad. It's so bad. Yeah. So I mean, like, growing up, like, we would go to church and I wouldn't really pay attention. But like before I moved, we would go to church, and I just felt like, I don't know, like, it made me like happy to
Okay.
be there. You know what I mean? It made me feel like safe. Like, I like to feel like safe there. So that's what it made me feel like.
Going to church made you feel safe?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you say that it played like a super big role in your life in the past? And depending on what the answer is, what role does it play in your life now?
I would say in previous times when I was like I don't know, like, it was just always like something weird. Like, I was just always like afraid to, like, you know what I mean? Like, go do this or go do that. But like whenever I would go to church,
Sorry, I don't know what you mean.
like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was like, I guess anxiety for like everything. Like, you know what I mean? Everything.
So anxiety for going to church, or
No,
you had
for, like,
anxiety for
every like day life, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Like I was scared, like, oh my god, what if I go over here and this happens? Oh my god, wait,
Well,
what if I do this? Like, you know what I mean?
like getting like attacked by somebody, or
No,
like
just like
breathing air. Like,
no,
I'm afraid to breathe
no,
air.
no, like just like maybe like something bad happening, like whether it's like getting no, not like attacked by somebody, because like I'm not like the type to be scared to get attacked by somebody, because
Okay, but
I'm not a provoking type of person.
can I ask you what you were scared of, or was it more like an
It was like,
irrational?
I don't know, like I would
anxiety?
say irrational, because like I would always feel like there was a devil, or like there was like ghosts, like things
Watching
like
you? Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh
things
man.
like that. Like that's what I mean. Like I was like always just like afraid. Like
Do you feel like has actually now? I believe in demons and
yeah,
that sort of
same.
thing.
So
So,
like
do you think there was actually a demon or ghost or something like that involved?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Some of y'all are gonna feel like, you know what I mean, like he's lying. Like, but no, like seriously, like whenever I'm talking about like my young self, there's this one time that I saw like a white shadow in the hallway,
Oh yeah.
and boy, that scared me. That scared me so hard. It was like I just like ran back into my room and I told my sister. I remembered it so vividly because it was like something that like stuck to me. You know what I mean? Because I was
Yeah.
so scared, and I told my sister, and I was like, dude, there's something in the hallway. Like
Yeah.
I was freaking out, and she was like, what do you mean? And then she went and looked. Obviously, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like growing up, we were always so aware of like the things that we can't see. So like, I feel like the more older I got, and the more I got to,
you can be closer to the mic.
oh, am I not? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh.
Although I just know that like for whenever I listen back to previous recordings, I'm like, oh man, because like the way I'm talking to it right now is like very close and crisp.
Clear, yeah.
So whenever somebody's in their car and like it switches between me and you, if we talk on like the same like level, then they're not like, oh man, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, like turn it up for you, and then like, I start talking, and then they're
Oh,
like,
okay,
my
yeah.
God.
They're like playing with the dial like
yeah,
left and right.
yeah. So
Yeah, for sure. But like, yeah, so like my religion kind of like made me feel like safe, in that aspect.
Okay. So you feel like whenever you were around or at church or whenever you say around a religion, do you mean like there was people in your life that were religious, or like the building?
I would say probably the building, because like
yeah.
my abuelita, my great grandma, that was her church. The church that we went to, Santa Elena, that was her church. So like, I feel like maybe like her spirit or her like person is like there, and you know, I don't know. And of course, like all of my family is religious. Like they go to church like every Sunday, and my grandma super religious. Yeah.
Okay. So the church building is where you felt safe at, and it felt safe because you felt like the absence of this spiritual, supernatural presence.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Do you feel like that presence is in your life now?
No.
No.
I feel like it was because I was depressed, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So, do you think there was anything like at that church that made you feel like not depressed specifically? Was it the stained glass windows? Was it
no, I think it was just like the energy, like just
energy?
like
okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel like there's like a good energy in Weatherford that like helps
I mean,
with that? Or I don't know.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I'm like yeah. Like I feel like it's good energy. I feel like the people are cool. Like I feel like this town is like everybody minds their business. Like nobody pays attention to anything if you're not paying attention to it. So I like that. Like I mind my business. You know what I mean?
I was probably like the first person that didn't mind my own business in a while in your life. I was like, came up to you and I was like, hey, I want to interview you.
No, of course. I mean, like I said, like I'm not mean, so I was like not opposed to it.
Yeah. So, but you don't go to church now or anything like that, right?
I haven't found a church here to go to. Like some of my friends, like they go to a Catholic church, but like I don't know why. And I'm not gonna lie, like I sleep. I sleep a lot. Like I'm always working, so I'm always tired. You know what I mean? And I should get up and go to church on Sundays.
Yeah.
But I sleep till I have to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm there all day, like, literally all day. I don't get any sunlight.
Yeah. So do you have, like, you have friends here then? So how did you meet? How did you, like, connect to people here?
Just working.
Just working? Oh, so, like, they're friends at work.
Yeah,
like
other gym rats, like, people there, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, like, the team members, like, obviously, like, I'm a manager, so I can't really, like, you know, hang out and, like, kiki and be real close and friends with them.
Yeah.
But, of course, like, while I'm at work, like, that's, like, my work family. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I got you.
that's how I met.
Cool.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a nice work environment, actually.
Yeah,
like,
it does. I mean, of course, there's always going to be those days where it's like, oh, my God, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're family, so I got them, they got me.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't... yeah, I guess I'm just trying to think about... so how does some of the things that you believe affect your politics?
Everybody's going to be mad at me for this one, but I really don't pay attention to politics.
You know what? That's like the same for like almost all the young people I talk to. They're all like, nah, politics.
Yeah, I'm like, because I feel like every time like I turn on the news or I have to hear something, it's always something like negative and bad, like, and I hate hearing about like hearing negative bad things, like, you know what I mean? Like, I try, obviously, like, I shouldn't be like distant to it, or I shouldn't not know about what's going on, but I don't like to, because I just like to like kind of like fill my life with good positive things, you know.
So do you feel like politics are a negative thing, like they bring negative energy into your life?
I feel like it's just because like everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody has one. Everybody's going to have one. And I feel like it's like every time like that's brought up, it's like, oh no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. And it's just like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go back and forth with anybody about anything that I really do not know about. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. So do you just not have opinions, or is it more like I don't like sharing my opinions?
I don't have opinions.
You don't have opinions?
No.
Like, you don't vote?
Like,
No?
I didn't vote. Yeah,
Okay.
I know I'm supposed to. Y'all don't be mad at me. I know I'm supposed to, but.
Okay, cool. What if you were to vote? What would be like the issues that you would vote on? Is there anything you'd care about? Or you're just like, I'm
environmental.
Environmental stuff.
Just because like. I've heard like some people don't think that the world, like the globe, is like getting warmer, and like Antarctica is like defrosting, or like you know what I mean, like breaking away, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like I would say like environmental, but the only thing is like electric cars, like that's good for the environment. However, I like me a gas guzzler. I love cars. I love high horsepower, V8, like all of that. So like if I were to choose environmental, then we would have to get rid of like, you know what I mean, and go electric and things like that.
So right now you're just like, I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm like,
not gonna worry about it. Okay.
I'm like, I really do not worry about it. Yeah.
So I guess you're not like super religious then, and you're not like super into politics. You just kind of...
I kind of just like, I guess, go with the flow. Like,
just go with the flow.
You know what I mean? Every day I wake up and I'm like, okay, I got work today. Cool. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, today I'm off. So today I'll clean my house. I will go wash my car. Like, if it's dirty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or I'll
do you have like
go
a
to
car
the
that
gym.
you really like? Or
like my car? Like, do I really? Yeah, like...
Can I ask you what your car is?
Okay, so my first car, I had a 2017 Camaro RS.
Okay.
Oh my God, it was, I loved it. It was yellow and black. It kind of looked like Bumblebee.
Okay, yeah.
And that's the reason really why I got it, because growing up, oh, I should have told you that when we were talking about like me growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but growing up, like Need for Speed, NASCAR, Transformers, all of that played a really big role in me loving cars. So my first car was a Camaro. My second car was a 2017 Nissan Maxima SR. That one was white on black.
Okay.
I wrecked it. Okay. So my new one, I really liked my Maxima. So I got another Nissan Maxima SR. That one is silver with black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what you drive right now?
Yeah.
Okay. And you take really good care of it, apparently.
Oh, yes. For
Okay.
sure.
Nice. I love it. My boss would love you. He's like a car
Yeah.
neat freak. He's like, you gotta take it to the mechanic once a month. You gotta,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to shine the rims, clean the interior, detail it, all of the above.
Love it. Okay. So, what do you think the meaning to life is? Or the meaning of your life is?
The meaning of my life, I would like to say maybe, like, there's a reason why we're all here. There's a reason why, like I told you, like, right place, right time, things like that. So maybe I'm here to bring joy into other people's life. Maybe I'm here to, like, let you know not to wear those jeans because they're not cute. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be like, girl, put those things back.
Yeah.
Put them back.
Oh, gotcha.
No, but yeah, like, to
You're
me,
gonna
like,
add good fashion sense to the people around you.
now, don't get me wrong. I'm not like a fashionista or whatever they say. Like, but I'm gonna tell you if what you're wearing is not cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but maybe it's just to bring joy into people's lives, be a brighter soul around everybody. Like, cause like I have a member at my job who always tells me like that I bring a different energy out of my coworkers, and I bring them, like, give them more comfort and allow them more space to feel comfortable around me and be able to bring out that person that they don't bring around anyone else. And like she's said that on multiple occasions, and other people have, like you said, like, I'm always like happy, like, of course, like, there are days like where I'm gonna be like annoyed or like mad, like, you know what I mean, because I can't constantly be happy, like, you know, like, of course I try to control my emotions, but sometimes I'm like, no, I'm so mad right now.
Oh yeah, I remember when I came in with flip flops on, and you were like,
"Oh my God, was I mean?" Oh my God, was I mean?
No, you were just like, you just were like, do you have another pair of shoes in your car? And I was like, no. And why? You're like, well, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because.
No, I know I didn't ask you to leave. I know for a fact I probably said, well, you're gonna have to go get some closed-toed shoes on and come back.
That was, yeah.
Don't do me.
No. I probably did some kind of like sin. You're like, no. In our policy, I'm not allowed to ask you.
Policy. That's the one that'll get you.
Yeah. So you were like, no. I said, well, you're gonna have to go get some closed-toed shoes, and it was just funny because like you're like pretty like smiley the rest of the time, like, have a good evening.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then,
but like as soon as I see them toes, go put them dogs away, y'all. Go put them away.
Oh, man.
But even then, like, don't get me wrong, like, I used to, like, whenever I first started out going to the gym, I would wear slides. I'm not gonna lie with y'all right now. But the more I got into it, the more I realized, like, why are you gonna wear slides to work out? Seriously. What? Seriously. Because what I had worked out with one of my friends, like, a few years ago, about maybe a year and a half, maybe, and she had closed-toed shoes on. She dropped a weight on her toe, right? And cracked the tip.
Do you think it would be she had closed-toed shoes? Or?
Closed-toed shoes. So could you imagine if your dogs were out and you dropped a weight on them? Dude, that would hurt, and you would break your toe so hard. You know what I mean?
So, wear closed-toed shoes at the gym.
Please.
So that feels like a little bit of what you would say your purpose in life is. It sounds like to be happy and bring a little bit of joy.
Cool.
Be cool. Is there anything that you think, like, the meaning for other people's lives should be?
Well, we're all like humans, you know what I mean? And I just don't see, like, I just don't get why we, like, I think about it this way. Think of aliens, right? If y'all don't believe in aliens, seriously, they are so real. They're so real. Anyways.
Do you have experience with aliens?
Yeah, I was actually abducted. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But I have seen, I I have seen UFOs. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm
Mhm.
so serious.
Wait, how is that not part of your like? Never mind. You have seen UFOs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like, there's a light in the sky, right?
Mhm.
And then it's gone, and then it comes back, and then it disappears.
Like zooming away, or
Like,
like just like a blinking.
like it's like no, like it's like the one occurrence that I'm talking about is it was like this big orange light. It looked like pretty close, like, you know what I mean? And then it kind of like disappeared and then reappeared, but like it looked like it was further because it was smaller.
Mhm.
And then it just disappeared and went away. Like,
Hmm.
I'm like, that couldn't be an airplane, it couldn't be a helicopter because they have blinking lights. They
Mhm.
have,
Yeah.
blinking lights. And I'm always like, okay, before I think that something is UFO, I'm gonna check for those blinking lights.
Yeah.
That one didn't have blinking lights. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So like I always think about it like us as one race, we could accomplish so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like the meaning for other people's life is like, why don't we all just be cool and get along? You know what I mean? But that always goes back to people's opinions and how they're
Okay.
raised and things like that.
Yeah. Well, the reason I ask is because like some people are very like think about this a lot, and other people are kind of like, I'm
Yeah.
here, I'm happy. You know?
I don't really think about that a lot. So like, like whenever you ask me that, I'm like, right. What is the meaning?
Mhm. Yeah. So do you have any strong opinions on anything?
I don't know. Like, I really don't think so. I mean, cause like I said, like I literally stick to myself. I do my same thing every day. Like, I try not to be very opinionative, cause my opinion could hurt your feelings or that person's feelings or piss that person off or like, you know what I mean? It's just like
Wait.
so many different things could happen with an opinion.
So do you feel like there's any situation in your life where so you don't feel like there's any necessity to have strong opinions? Kind of thing,
Well, yeah.
or-
Of course, there's always a good reason to have an opinion.
Yeah.
I personally just, it would just depend on the scenario. It would really
Okay.
just depend on what scenario is happening for me to voice my opinion.
Okay, so what would I have to do in order to get that opinion out there?
I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Like, literally, I'm so bad at this. Give me an example, I guess. Like,
Oh, no,
I'm so bad at
don't
like.
do that to me.
See,
Don't do
now
that to-
now you're having the same thing I'm having.
Well, like
A
no,
dilemma.
Okay, so literally, so I am doing this. I'm trying to not voice my opinion. Okay, let me. I believe that mothers should not have the choice to kill babies in the womb.
Oh. See,
Strong opinion.
I'm just like, that's your body. You know what I
Okay.
mean? If it's to I don't want to get dragged, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't drag me.
Yeah.
But I feel like your body, your choice. However,
Mhm.
there's a limit to that. If like, you know what I mean? If you're already, basically full term,
Mhm.
then no.
Yeah.
Do not do that. Just give the baby up for adoption. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that's what my views on it. Everybody, you have your views. Don't come for me. Don't come for me.
Now, okay. There's curriculum in school about like LGBTQ plus stuff, right? Are you like, no, that shouldn't be in school?
That should not be in school. I'm gonna tell y'all that much because
Okay.
school is to learn history, math, science, basic stuff to get you through life.
Mhm.
It is not for like I'm gay, okay? I'm gonna tell you that much. But I do not think that stuff should be in school.
Okay.
Like
Opinion, right?
No, yeah, exactly. But I knew, like, growing up that I was gay. Like, I knew.
Mhm.
But it wasn't everybody around me like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, how they're, like, kind of putting that into school.
Mhm.
Nobody around me You know what I mean?
Do you feel like there was ever any pressure from the peers around you? Like, do you feel like you got bullied because you were gay?
No.
No.
I would say, it's always, if y'all gay, y'all know this one. It's always the, hey, can I ask you a question? Or, hey, can I ask you something? And then immediately, like, they're going to ask you if you're gay. And, like,
Yeah.
all through, like, middle school, I was scared for my mom to know, like, that I was, you know what I mean? Even though growing up, she was always like, it's okay, like, you know what I mean, to be who you are.
Did your
be
mom
gay.
know, like, before you told her, like, kind of thing?
Apparently, everybody knew, apparently. I'm like, cool. But, yeah, so, like, whenever they would ask you, like, I'd be like, no, I'm not. They're like, yes, you are. Like, we know.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the type of pressure I would say that I got for that. But ninth grade, it was the same. I was still scared for my mom to know. And then 10th grade, I just popped out with the boyfriend. And nobody, like, batted an eye because everybody knew. Like, of course, there were some people that were like, we knew, though. Like, you know what I mean? But it was never, like, I never felt like I was bullied. Like,
Okay. Do you feel now? This is just like the perception, just because of media, right?
mhm.
Do you feel like there's any like basis to like the like how do you feel about like like the affirmative action towards gay people or
What is affirmative action?
like we're gonna let more people into college because they're LGBTQ plus or anything like that?
Shut up. That's a thing.
That's a thing, yeah.
So I could go to college for being gay?
Well, like you have like strong advantages over people who aren't.
See, I just find dude, I just find that weird. Like I really do. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yes, we want to be accepting of everyone. We want to be accepting of everybody, no matter their sexual preference, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why, like, so many people, like heteros, like straight people, are kind of like annoyed, like, with everything going on in the media.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, they have a whole, like, Pride Month, but that goes back to, like, like Hispanic Heritage Month, like all those other months, you know what I mean? So, like, I mean, that one's kind of cool, you know what I mean? Because like, I mean, like, that's cute.
Yeah.
But I don't see the need. I don't see the need for gay people to have more of a advantage just because you like the same sex.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no. Like, I feel like I'm really, like, old school, like, with, like, my thoughts, because, like, growing up, it was like, you can be gay, but you're still a boy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, no offense to my offense to my trans sisters. Love you.
But you're kind of like, I've got XY
No,
chromosomes.
Yeah. I mean, like, me, yes, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, of course, like, I would dress up as a girl. I'm a pretty ass girl. Pretty as fuck. You know?
I love it. Sorry.
I'm so serious.
Okay, so like to be honest, the only gay people I've interacted with were like in the trading card game community that I, like, grew up playing, which is like Magic the Gathering. So like there was a whole bunch of like people that were like the fringes of high school society, and so there's like some gay guys there, but none of them were like have the same energy that you have. It's wild, and I'm really enjoying it.
Wait, energy as in, like, they were, like, really...
well, isn't it a meme, like, gay energy? Isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's actually more as, like, an insult. I don't know.
I'm, like, really, like, I feel like if you're going to be gay, you have to be strong. I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah.
If you're going to be gay, you cannot be offended when somebody calls you a faggot. You cannot, like... Because guess what? I am. What? You know how many times I've heard that? And not anybody calling me directly, like, to hurt my feelings. Like, that's just a word. That is just a word. Yeah. And it does not hurt my feelings. I do not give
I got you.
You know?
Man. Okay, so you have opinions. You have opinions.
I guess you just unlocked them. Yeah, I'm going at it.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so how do you? So can I ask you? Do you have a boyfriend right now?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
What was it? Single and looking? Or are you like looking? To be in a
Oh
relationship?
my God. Single and looking is crazy. Single
Yeah.
and looking is like, I want to get punched.
Okay.
Punched in a way of like sexual.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's the new vocabulary word for you.
Okay. Want to get punched? Is that's the term? Is that the way you say it?
I mean, my Florida girls taught me that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Girls that work at
No,
the gy-
they're boys, but like we like that's also another thing. Like
okay.
we'd be like, "Hey, girl," even though he's a boy, but it's just like it's fun to say. Like it's like fun.
Kind of like whenever you're really good friends with a girl and you say, "Hey, dude, what's up?"
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
it's the same. Like as straight guys would say like, "What's up, bro?" Like
Mhm.
it's the same thing, but like for us it's like, "Hey, girl," because it's like we're feminine. Like
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I'm feminine with I'm feminine with masculine. Like it's like a little bit of both. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Man, is there anything you want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
I'm just trying to think of the next thing to like ask to draw out another opinion because you have things to say.
because like I said, like
you just like,
I want to be here and keep my opinions to myself so
It-
everybody can be happy.
It sounds like to me you're really practiced at keeping your opinion to yourself, like super practiced at it, which is not necessarily the worst thing. I think especially for a lot of young people.
I feel like if it's something that irks me or annoys me and
Mhm.
I'm in the situation at that time, then maybe I'll let it out if I'm annoyed. But
Okay.
like if it's something like that really does not matter or affect me or
Mhm.
like has any effect on me, I will not speak about it because I don't care. I
Okay.
really, like you know what I mean?
So, what's something that I could do that would make you like fire up?
Come into the gym with flip flops. No, no, I don't know. Like, I would say be weird, like in a weird as in like,
a stalker way.
like
or-
no, like there's like different ways to say weird. Like you could be like, she's weird, like as in like, she plays both sides of the fence. Like you know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay, yeah.
Like you're weird. That's weird behavior. Like something like that. Like if I were to like come to you as my friend and trust you with something, and then like I told you something, and then you went and you were like kikiing with her
Mhm.
that I don't talk to or mess with. Like of course there's some people that annoy
It's like
me.
gossip.
Yeah,
would be-
something like that. I
Okay.
guess so. But like
Yeah.
of course like you know like you have people in your life that like you're just like I'm gonna avoid you because like you get on my nerves and you annoy me and you do too much. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
So like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you read books?
Do I read books?
Yeah. I mean, we're surrounded by books. So I figured I'd ask. You.
I was looking at them. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. It would be so cute to like come sit and like actually read a book. But I feel like I'm so bad at just like sitting here and reading.
Okay.
I never liked reading. Like I barely want to read text messages. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
like of course like I would want to like be able to come in here and be like, oh my God, I want to read that book.
Do
Like
you
that
listen
seems
to
so interesting.
audiobooks at all, or ever thought about it?
Literally the only thing that I do is play Call of Duty.
Warfare 2 or
Nah, it's on mobile.
Oh, okay. COD
I'm
Mobile.
goated. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
y'all that much. I'm sick on mobile.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to Xbox or PS4 because y'all mess me up real quick.
yeah.
No.
Well, that's the thing is like I had like a phase of my life where I was like I'm gonna reach legendary rank 1 like
Yeah,
every
so
time,
like
but
I'm legendary
Mhm.
or whatever, like
do
the
you play
highest rank.
Battlefield or do you is it? I think it's
Oh,
Battlefield.
it's kind of like PUBG, like the.
Yeah, do you play the battle royale or do you play multiplayer?
I just play ranked matches.
Okay, and that's 4v4 in mobile, right? Or is it 5v5?
No, it's like. I think it's like 5v5.
Okay.
Are
Are you like
that.
a team deathmatch or hard play?
Search and destroy.
Search and
Because I like to
destroy? Okay.
like I'm a quick scope sniper.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I like to snipe
Nice.
because it's like one shot, one kill. Cool.
So you play video games
And I go to YouTube and I watch car videos.
Okay, like car videos.
Yeah, like literally,
everything?
like if I'm interested in a car, or if I see like a new car is coming out, like I'll learn about like the horsepower, torque, powertrain,
Okay.
everything like that.
Would you ever consider getting a truck?
See, that's crazy. Cause I was like, after I had messed up my last Maxima, I was like, maybe I should get a truck. Like, you know what I mean? Like my little tiny 5'5" ass getting out of a big truck, that would be dope. But I was just like, nah, cause trucks are like more expensive. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, nah. So I was like, I just want another Maxima.
Okay, cool.
And I like sporty cars. I love sporty cars.
Yep. Well, I was just curious because actually that was one of the things where, like you said, that you were really into cars. I was like, does this guy have a truck?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So that's interesting. Okay. So YouTube, COD Mobile.
I don't watch TV.
Don't watch TV?
Mm-mm. If I'm watching a movie, it has to be a horror movie. Like literally, that's crazy. Like growing up, I literally would only watch horror movies because my mom is like a
Do you think that's
horror
why you had
fanatic.
some kind of spiritual presence in your life?
Nah. But they do say like watching that stuff is like a portal and opens. No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. You're like, no, I just, it wasn't just residual nightmares from that.
It was not.
Okay. So do you like watching horror movies now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, yeah, like, what's this new one coming out? It's like something about the like, it's like two little girls and they're like possessed and like one of them.
The Exorcist 2 or something like that.
No, it's like
The
barely
Nun?
coming out. Not the Nun. It's like barely coming out. It's like the possession of so and so, something like that. And like it's two little girls, and they're possessed, and one of them has to die for the other one to not like be possessed, something like that.
Whoa.
I don't know fully.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
But you're gonna go see it in theaters.
I do want to watch that. And I mean today's Friday the 13th, so
Yeah.
of course I would want to watch like a horror movie.
Mhm.
But the only like TV show like that I've watched recently is Bad Girls Club. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you poor.
Yeah,
poor
I'm like
soul.
I'm like this straight man don't know.
No, I don't. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so what is it something that gay people would watch, or is it like
Girls and the gays. Girls and the gays for sure.
I don't know what that means.
Like when you say like girls and the gays, it's just like a saying, I guess. Like what's up, girls and gays? Like, you know what I mean? Like I guess that goes back to like kill all men, something like that.
Kill all. Wait, I don't
Something
know.
like that. Like it's just like derived from that, I think.
Which
I'm not too
is-
sure. Like which is like just like cause like I don't know, like
I don't know what like means.
I don't know. We're just gonna move to the next topic because I don't know how to like explain it. Like girls and the gays,
So,
meaning
hey,
like
what's up? Only people that aren't straight men. Is that what you mean by that?
T. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the T.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, I guess I could have said it that way. I didn't think to say it that way. I'm glad you did.
No, it's all right. It's funny. Well, you talk in a very young way, and I was talking to my aunt about this
Mm-hmm.
because she was like, "Well, you say like and you know and like all the time."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, some of the young people I talk to, I'm like, literally all their words are verbal fillers, and then they'll just expect you to know what they mean, and I'm like,
Yeah, my mom.
yeah.
My mom, she'd be like, "Stop with the like. Stop with the like. Use your vocabulary."
Mhm.
I reply, "What's up, girl?" Like what? I'm like literally that is one word that I use consistently.
Oh yeah,
Is
okay.
like
But
it's so bad. It's so bad.
well, so like, I'm gonna die over here. As I'm listening to you, I really am trying to listen, and sometimes I just thinking I don't actually know what he means. He just used a whole bunch of verbal fillers, but I think he's trying to communicate something.
Oh my god.
So,
The
yeah.
girls that get it, get it.
Okay, well, you have like a whole bunch of like the energy you convey is like this energy that I want to get along with. But it's like sometimes you'll say entire sentences of, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just this way. And I'm like, oh, what way? And you're like, you know, it's the way. You know, you just like it, you feel good. And I'm like,
And you're just like,
it sounds like I want to get along
like
with
the
it.
gears are grinding, but they're not getting to where they need to be at.
Yeah. But no, it's fun talking to you, though. I really enjoy it. Okay. I'm trying to like dredge up an interesting question. You've got a cross necklace. Like you've got two Jesus necklaces. Like is that one?
This is Jesus. This is Mother Virgin Mary.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that like something that's like Catholic, like all Catholics do, or like most, or like a lot?
I would say Mexicans. Do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like don't get me wrong, like I see some white folk and black folk like with cross necklaces, but I feel like growing up it was like everybody had like a cross necklace, and it's just so cute. I think they're so cute, and it also shows like a bit of my religion, and it shows that like I love Jesus and Jesus is my savior.
So you have
like that.
If I can just like, is that a bunny?
Playboy.
It did look like a Playboy. So
Yeah.
Playboy bunny, and then that's like.
It's like a feather, and then I have another one that's like just a stud, and then this one I have another piercing up here on my cartilage, but I got drunk one night and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to it.
And then you've got two studs
and
on the
then
other side.
Two studs on the other side,
and then the two necklaces. Okay, cool.
Yep, that's it.
Nice. So I'm just gonna ask this question without fear of offending you.
What?
How do you feel like there was any conflict with like the religion that you would say you follow and like
being gay?
Being gay?
No.
No? Okay. You never grew up
'Cause
with
I
any kind
mean-
of like tension there at all?
No, not with religion.
Okay.
More of like it was like I guess kind of hard for like my family to not all of my family, but like certain folks in my family to accept, which I don't care. Like what? I'm gonna pretend to be straight for you? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So there was no like issue with people at your church or anything like that, or?
I mean, literally when we go into church, it's not like we all kiki together. Like we don't like talk.
Okay.
Kiki means like chit chat, get along. You know what I mean?
I was kind of trying to pick up on that.
Yeah, because I see you looking at me like a deer in the headlights. Like what did he just say?
Yeah,
like you know what I mean?
A little bit.
Yeah. So I was like, let me let you know what kiki means. So like at the church, like we just go in, we sit, we listen to Father, we go up, we get blessed, we drink the blood of Christ and the body of Christ, and then we go back, we sit, we wait for the service to be over, and then we leave. Like of course, like the ones that we know, like we'll say, hey, what's up? But like just recently, Pope Francis was like, he put out that they would allow like same-sex marriage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But obviously it's not like something that I read it. I don't even know. Something like that. So it was never conflicting for me.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, because I just, it's a really tense topic that I hear from a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's not like you can't pray the gay out of me. Like it's not like that. Like no, like it's literally your soul, your person. I didn't. If I wanted to choose anything, it would be choose to be straight, because like what? Don't nobody look at you double if you're straight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gonna be like, hey, can I ask you
a
question?
Like, you know what I mean?
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Has anybody actually asked you that? If instead of like asking you if you're gay, they ask you if you're straight?
You know what? I feel like maybe, yeah. No. Everybody knew for a fact. Everybody knew, I guess, before I knew that they knew.
Yeah.
I knew since I was like in kindergarten. Like, of course, like girls are bad as like girls are pretty. Like I love girls. Like when I'm drunk, I'll make out with a girl. I love girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I want a man.
Okay.
And like growing up, it was just always like I was always like, oh my God, he's cute. It was never like attracted to girls.
Interesting. I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out what questions to ask. Mainly because like you're unlike any other person that I've interviewed before.
In which way?
Because every other person I interviewed, they had Well, for one, it was all people that reached out. Almost all of them were people that
Reached out to you?
reached out to me,
Mhm.
right, about being interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
You, I asked you,
Mhm.
right? And so I didn't know if you cared a lot about stuff or if you had strong opinions or didn't. And
I was like I said, I don't care about a lot of stuff. Some things, like you brought the opinion out of me. I didn't even realize that was an opinion until you're like, "There's your opinion," you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, again, I like to keep my opinions to myself. You wanted to know, but just because it's like I said, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want anybody like. Cause it's like recently everything offends everybody. Like I tell my friends, I'm like, what happened to like back in the 2000s when like you could like cuss somebody out and they were cool after. You know what I mean?
Well, do you feel like you get offended a lot? I feel like in this conversation you don't get offended.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I've been asking you
I
questions.
just feel like it's because like you cannot take everything up the ass and into your heart. Like you can't take everything to the heart. You can't let.
Like how you said that.
Like you know what I mean? Like you literally cannot. Because if you do, you're always gonna be upset. You're always gonna be sad. You're always gonna be mad. Like it's always gonna be something. There's gonna be people out there that want to hurt your feelings. There's gonna be people out there that want to get a reaction out of you. And if they can mess with your energy that much, come on, y'all. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be in control of your mind, your body, your soul, and your emotions. I was checking my hair on that little break, and I should have definitely checked my hair before I walked in here. I was like low key running late, so I was like, oh my god, I just gotta get there. I just gotta run, cause I was washing my car before I came here, and of course like the wind and the water and all of that. I was like, I did not realize that I had already been there for like an hour and a half, something like that. And
at the
car wash.
You were at the car wash for an hour and a half?
You gotta wash your outside. You gotta dry it.
like you didn't you weren't like, oh yeah, it's a long time. You're like, oh no.
No.
Obviously.
Like you wash it, you shine it, the rims, wipe the rims, interior, vacuum, detail, wipe everything down,
and
air fresheners.
Yeah, you care about cars a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
cool.
like when I say I love cars, like that's like,
well, to be honest,
I love cars.
I heard the car whenever you said car wash, and then you said an hour and a half. I was like, I think I heard him wrong. Wait.
No. You heard me right. Yeah, for sure heard me right.
Love it. So on the meaning of life thing, is that something that you feel like you might grow into a little bit more? Like you might know more about what the meaning of life is? Or are you content to be where you are? And I don't mean that in like a way of like, oh, you haven't thought about it enough, but I'm just kind of curious.
I would say as you grow older, you grow wiser. And ask me when I'm 80.
Ask you whenever you're 80?
Yeah, I'm like, I know what the meaning of life is now. But like, the meaning of life to me right now is just go with the flow, be a good person.
Okay. What does being a good person look like to you?
Doing things, cause like if you see like on TikTok, like people like record themselves like giving food to homeless or like giving money to homeless. Like do things behind the scenes. Do things that make you a good person in front of God and in front of yourself. You don't have to be publicly doing things like the other night, like I had done something that made me feel really good about myself because somebody else got to eat. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, and I didn't go boast about it or post or this or that, but I did something because I wanted to feel good that I was there for that person to be able to have a meal. You know what I mean? Something like that. So that's what it is to me to be a good person. Like,
yeah, okay.
Be kind to others around you. Things like that. Like, I tell, like, I'd be like, I'm a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? But it's not like I go out of my way to be a bitch to people. Like, I get out of character if you bring me out of character.
Yeah.
You know? But other than that, like, I'm super chill and super easy to get along with. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you know?
Yeah, you are super easy to get along with. So to be kind to other people is, I think, is one of the things I heard you say, or be nice to them. Do you feel like that's something that's like meaningful in your life, is like being kind to other people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
okay.
Just because, like, I mean, I like to think of it this way. Like, everybody has emotions. Everybody goes through things that we don't know about. Like, somebody could be mean as hell to you right in front of you, but they could be just projecting from what they got going on in their life. Yeah, if they're mean, like, sometimes I don't care, but if I'm already in a bad mood, I'm gonna be mean back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I try, but it's not always gonna be like that every single day.
Yeah, because we're imperfect.
Yeah. Humans.
If there was something you were going to encourage other people with, or a question you'd have them ask themselves, or something to think about, what would be the thing you would say?
I would say, am I doing the best that I can for myself and everything around me? Am I being the person that my parents would be proud of? Am I being the person that God would be proud of? You know, things like that. Like, of course, it's not always on the forefront of my mind. It's not. But, like,
if you were going to ask yourself those questions, this is intended to be like the very end of it, but I'm kind of curious. If you were to ask yourself those questions, what do you feel like the answer would be?
Some days yes, some days no.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
Alrighty. Is there any social media that you'd like me to add to the?
No.
No. Okay. No. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So over half of it, you just don't have anybody attached to them.
I'm like,
at all.
just because I post some crazy pictures. Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Noah. I really liked talking to you.
Well, thank you for having me, and I enjoyed our little conversation.
Yep. All right. Talk to you guys later. Here we are at the end of the video. Since you're here, you might as well consider liking and subscribing. Always remember to keep on seeking to understand and love the people around you. I'll see you next Saturday, guys. Bye.